Hello again, and welcome to the BBC News Hour. I am Cecil Chitchester, and here are the latest headlines. From the tiny island nation of Bangladesh comes the news that a new Prime Minister has been elected after the runoff elections and after the controversy and the row about the recounting of the votes and the ballot box stuffing and the ghost payrolling and the double payrolling and things of that nature. And it's all been ironed out, and in fact the new strongman guerrilla leader Raul Guadalupe has now taken power and has been sworn in as the Working Party's new Prime Minister in a what we are sure to be a fully democratic and capitalist new regime. In other news, in the sport, in cricket, the gentleman with the beard has stained the grass, has stained his white trousers where the knee pads are, and he's gotten a significant brown mud stain along the shirt and the sleeve, and particularly the elbow area. Excuse me, I shouldn't have had the Earl Grey. I should have opted for the English breakfast. Or perhaps it was the scone. TMI, back to the news. In other sporting news, in ruggers, someone was beaten to a bloody pulp for no apparent reason. And in the football, a gentleman who was barely touched feigned a concussion and feigned brain damage on the field with great fanfare and dramatic performance, the likes of which has not been seen on Broadway since Helen Hayes and Lon Fontaine, and trained by masters such as Stanislavski, and of course the famed thespians of the legitimate theatre, such as I've mentioned, aforementioned here on this program at length previously. And it was a brilliant performance. A 10 the judges gave the bandaging of the head and also the carrying out on the stretcher. Brilliant. The wails of pain, the wailing and the weeping and the moaning really made you believe that he had actually been touched by the other player, when in fact the replay and the instant replay and the tape clearly shows they weren't within 5 feet of one another. And now for the business report. The euro, which has previously been up, is now down. The American dollar, which was previously down, is further down, and the yen is skyrocketing and is a burst of fireworks in the sky. That's not racist, it's just true. And it has, if it were a pie grid that I was showing, it would be bursting out of the upper right hand corner of the box, just a red arrow breaking through the black border, going to infinity. That is the Nikkei index, and also trading publicly for the very first time on Wall Street and also in the markets around the world, is in fact Play-Doh. Play-Doh, the putty, the tan, khaki-colored putty that one makes things out of as a child that come in a plastic egg, is finally, and speculators have been waiting for this moment for generations, finally allowed to trade publicly, and news has come down the wire and come down the pipe. It's rumored, this is mere speculation, pure speculation on my part, that in fact following that will be Gumby and Pokey. This is not confirmed. This is a theory and a hypothesis and a postulation on my part that following on the riding the coat trails of Silly Putty and stealing the thunder, perhaps even, will be Gumby and Pokey, the rubber wire-based, respectively green and orange characters of the 1960s. And now, in conclusion, we would like to offer this heartwarming human interest story to close out our news hour. A boy who wanted a pony got a pony. A girl who wanted to be a princess became a ballerina. A horse that wanted to be a dog has in fact become a cat. And the boy who had the pony originally did not actually have a pony. It was, in fact, a dog which he imagined to be a pony. So in all cases, all of our characters and all of our children that are here to inspire courage and hope and faith and a reason to go on living in us did not in fact get the thing that they thought they were getting, but got something bloody close enough. And they were happy because they had nothing else except the shirt on their back or the blouse respectively, and they were grateful to their God for providing sustenance for another day and for blessing them with the bounty and the fruit and the veritable cornucopia which they are unworthy to partake and receive at this juncture, this particular juncture, and at this time. And everyone was happy, and the king declared it a national holiday, and everyone ate a picnic lunch and afterwards played some tennis. Tennis, anyone?